get you some coffee.
What?
You guys have that up over there?
Yeah, it popped up.
I'm waiting for it to pop up in the other room. There we go. That should be good enough. So what games were you thinking?
Well, I was going to have you sit down with me and we can go through them.
Okay. I actually like board games more than card games. But also with you doing that Tabletoptopia, we could let any of us like find a game we think would be fun to run. Like they actually have Axis and Allies. The little pieces. We used to play that a lot. Risk. Just play basic Risk. I'm just hoping the sound system's halfway decent. Because it also puts little pictures though. If you pay, I would start paying on that. See, that's why we need more supporters. Some of these games charge us just to be there. They charge for the R20 one. And I think I'm gonna have to upgrade so I can adjust characters. You have to be higher. You have to pay for a higher pro level, and you can alter character sheets. And since I want to run that one with monsters, the only choices they have on their basic one I found is human, or is elf, dwarf, hobbit, no, halfling.
Halfling.
Halfling. Well, because D&D was sued on that.
Just say Moria.
No one. Well, we call it hobbit because we're not making any money. We all know that's what they all mean. There was a book called. Come on. There's not a lot of books just called dwarf or elf. Although one of my favorite books that had hobbits was Glenn Cook's series with the detective in the middle in fantasy age, which is kind of like what I'm doing in Mike's campaign. Just basically, do investigating, and but he had a girlfriend. He had two of them, one after the other. They're sisters, and they were halfling women, and it just seemed a little pedophilic feeling. I could not have sat in the same room and watched it. It made me think that, I think this guy likes kids too. He was one of my favorites, but what they do changes my opinion that easy. Okay, you're getting bored over there. Here we are.
Tired because I worked my ass off today.
Yeah. Well, let's get things going, and then we can decide if we have a short. We finish all this. We're going to decide to go ahead and make characters for the second half. But we'll see how many viewers we got. If we don't have many, but we'll probably just shut down and play it amongst ourselves. Be ready for next time. So, at this point...
I'm on my last clone. I haven't brought it back out yet.
You get more.
I know, I mean...
But they get damaged.
Well, yeah, I know, but the one that I got is gone. Like, I haven't got it brought back last clone out yet.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
None of you died in that last part. So,
no.
Back up one number. You didn't have to go to the new one. You were unconscious for a while.
Okay.
Remember, they trapped you guys down below for a while and made everyone think you were dead. So the situation is now.
So I'm back to 5.
Yeah. It was just to scare you. They contacted you guys, remember, and they found that basically you were told by some of the people above you, yellows and greens, that they knew this would happen. They've been having a problem in this district. So, first of all, the computer eliminated half the population, which is why things have been screwed up so much with deliveries and everything else. It's everyone. It's like if you took out half the post office, and then told them tomorrow they still had to do all the work. So it didn't quite work right like they planned. Ask Elon Musk. He's been trying to do the same thing. So, you guys need, I need to find it in, to go to, and well, they decided they better recover that box. That they kind of wanted to see who stole it, and they know who stole it, and they want you to go back and get it from them. The problem is, some disgruntled or new or communist, we haven't finished the interrogation, employees in the R&D department placed actual untested and prototype items inside the box to cause chaos. So we can't let everyone know. We can't let everyone know. Well, first of all, some of you needed to kind of change or disappear because they are clones. Everyone knows it. So if you see someone that looks like someone, it may not be them at all. You guys needed to kind of disappear because some of you had appeared as reality TV stars somewhere or one of your unofficial missions. We're still checking out with the directors and producers of that show to see if that was more of as they planned or not. But in short, we need you guys to jump your ass into your new vehicle, the one you won in the game show, and head on down, find out, or get back, well, some vending bots are what ended up. The fat joggers took it the first time. And the vendor bots, not too far away from that, jumped them and took the bots. So we believe currently some vendor bots have it. So you guys do what you need to get ready. Okay. And oh, I have it. Oh, we might already do that. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Okay. Yep. So we will go with. Well, it ends up these vendor bots have held up at a, well, it used to be long ago, an old like hotel. So basically, it's kind of shaped.
No, you could have made coffee.
Doesn't help us. Now, actually, no, that side just goes there. And this side has kind of a bridged area to it. So they can actually walk across, be drive in, and that's where you set up. Road goes around, you drive back out. Got a tree in the middle. And these are all, it's 2 levels of like apartments, basically. But it's kind of a hotel. But it's got so somewhere there they should have it's 2 levels, like an old road. Keep going. It's crazy.
If I could draw a barrier fast enough, I thought about we could try to do 2, but use a whiteboard. I'd have to stick them on there.
And I could draw a background. How do you guys wish to approach this? You have your giant vehicle, which will take a good portion of the road. You won't be able to drive it in. They're too big. Now, you do have enough room on the inside since the box is not there anymore. You can hold 6 people in here, standing right next to each other. Yeah, I know it's bad to stand.
No, I did not look at those.
Oh, didn't get mine. But yeah. Well, what time is it?
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:26 p.m.
Could you run down and get it?
2:30.
Okay. Does anyone want to hit the outfitter here? The outfitter here was the same one you used last time. I don't know if it helped any of you. Does anyone want to climb up underneath it and push buttons for this vision and see what it drops you before you head off? Or you can just take what you have, jump in the vehicle, and head there.
I'll go too. That's what he gives.
Okay, roll dice.
Unless Bill would like to go up and get it.
2.
My keys are in now.
2?
My imagine Devin's needs.
Yeah.
Mark.
Originally,
Unless you want to take your van, it's up to you.
what comes out,
I'm taking the van.
it's kind of like this big around with
Thank you.
the base plate on it that almost kind of makes things a little bit like walnuts. It's big yellow suit. And what it is, it's a radiation-proof environmental suit. But it would be nice to also have a helmet with it. It just has the visor. The helmet may not have fit inside it, so maybe they're supposed to have that somewhere else. But this is what came out in case you need it.
And it's
A radiation suit. No helmet.
Okay, got it.
Instead of a helmet, they replaced the helmet with like a diving mask. Just like when they, hand diving.
I'm gonna get the meds for you.
Yeah.
Or they close everything down. Yeah.
This way.
Who's it? Nick?
Yeah.
Nick runs off to his cooking job
Yeah.
over at the fast food area. That was over at Mickey D's section. He's got to work.
I'll be back.
Okay. Three deer. Well, do you guys drive up front, or you park a little bit from it and sneak up to see what you can find out? A scout, basically. I should grab out the damn shotgun.
I'd say just drive up to it.
Okay. First, I need you to make a vehicle ops roll. Or whoever's driving. You don't have to drive.
6 to 7.
6 and 7? Okay, you do not wreck. Big ass vehicle goes rolling on. Which is a strange sound for an electric vehicle. But
Right back.
okay. Maybe everything, it's a little old. Well, it looks decent, but they like put it on top of an older vehicle. So they prettied it up. But it does function. There's nothing wrong with it. And it doesn't move very fast because it's heavy. Lots of armor. It's a very defensive vehicle. The gun you have on the top fires, but it has, you have to put the shell in it. Roll a die 10 for me.
10.
Ooh, it came with 10 shells. You can write that on the back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Vex. Your PDA goes off. It's been delivered to your home.
Okay.
It's a thank you from the computer. It seems to be like 10 boxes. Do you approve?
Yes.
Okay. So they're delivered. Later on, you'll find out they are cans of your favorite drink. B3 Super. The B3 Surprise. That's what you said on the form. Your favorite. They had problems getting rid of it, so they thought they'd ship some for you because you liked it. Now you can decide what you do. You can torture people with it. Drink this. Now it is the drink version, so it's kind of watered down. So the effects are not as bad as they used to be. But then none of the effects are good for your belly.
Are they ever?
But she likes it. It's her favorite.
As a torture tonight.
So you guys show up out front. Let's start with a perception for all of you.
No.
It's kind of a dark and rainy section of the
Nope.
town, which is weird because you live under a dome. But it likes to create ambient weather every once in a while.
1 out of 2.
Ooh. You, as you're sitting there, notice one of the vending machines kind of roll by here.
Okay.
Like, you see it kind of go by. Basically, it is on tracks, like a tread. But other than that, it's a vending machine. They started making them, a lot of them on treads, because then if you have problems, they could come back to the base and be fixed. Instead of having to drive an entire truck over there.
Okay. I mean, it's nothing big.
But, and did anyone else make it? No?
Nope.
Since you did do a 1. What you did notice, though, is right here, the blue area is that box.
Okay. I love that.
It's got chains on it, but the chains are just sitting there. They dragged it here.
Okay.
But not, it doesn't look like anything's holding the chains, but they're just laying on the ground, so you don't know for sure. Until you go pick them up, then they might be attached to something on the ground.
Right.
Okay. That's what you guys see from there. Vending machines started with facial scanning to stop robots from ordering drinks.
Okay.
They were doing it as a version of suicide for a while. So they can see, so do be careful, they may attack you.
Okay.
According to what we've seen when they attacked the fat joggers of Doom, they can fire their cans of pop
Jeez.
at high speeds at you. We found people with great amounts of bruises. We're not sure what it even wants with it or why it took it. So we don't even know what advice to give you. This is from your panic room. You know those two guys?
Yeah.
The happy guy,
Ah.
who always gives you drugs if you're not happy, and the guy that's starting to sound like the guy from a mail call.
God.
The sergeant.
Mhm. Yep.
And paperwork.
Fish.
Military paperwork. So, that's all they have for you. How do you guys wish to approach the situation? You're parked out front. Walk in, sneak around, send someone to stealth around and see if they can find out any information. I don't know if anyone has any ability at it, though.
How's everybody's stealth? 4. Action skills, top 3,
It's the middle.
center one.
It's a big one, not the little ones.
It was like stealth.
No.
Nope.
Here? No.
That whole category.
It's got a 2.
She got 2. She don't sound like a good plan.
I'll look around. 5 of 6
Okay.
to stealth around.
You decide that's what you're gonna go do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then let's go with a well, we'll do a surveillance check.
One of 5.
Okay. Well, what you find is there's basically 4 of these vending machines kind of going around protecting the box in the center. They're the ones they're on guard duty. And it doesn't look like the chains are connected to anything. They were used to drag it here and then dropped. But they're still connected to the box itself. So they haven't even tried opening it yet. And they've been recently stocked with B3.
I wonder why.
Well, they're trying to get rid of it. They've heard there's been people didn't like it. The front of each of the vendor bots state, "Drink B3. It's the mandatory thing." That's what the front says.
Hacking on his internal, hacking on it to see where the bug is.
Okay.
9 of 13.
Okay. Well, best way you can tell is apparently they were all suffering from an oversaturation problem with the carbonation levels of B3.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't make it to the repair stations. So 3 fixed them all. But in the process, he wanted to make it so if they had problems again, they would go on their own earlier. But then they saw these joggers come over here with this box, and then they decided, because the joggers were not happy with their choices, they got angry and the joggers wouldn't pay for their time here, so they kept their pretty box because they wouldn't pay for their time here, and because they didn't deserve it, and since everyone wants it, it must be important. So basically, in short, it comes down to their value they have in it is not because they wanted it, but because everyone else wanted it. Almost human.
So we can do a bot programming to it? Reprogram it back to normal?
Roll that 20.
3?
2. Take a point damage. As like all of a sudden the PDA shocks you. But right before it does it, it says 3 says no. And you see like numbers flying, zeros and ones I should say, flying by 3s. And occasionally A3 will go through the numbers flying by. Like it's through its, when it speaks, it kind of types it out in case the person's hard of hearing. So it's printing out, like basically it's hacking back. Once you went in, it could reach you. So
okay.
Unless you cut control, it's going to keep doing it. It shocked you.
I'll cut the hacking with this one, hack 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
1 of 13.
I got a 1. So, nope, you both run into each other. And 1 is going to take a shot at you. I start with a 10. 15, it misses you, luckily. A can goes flying by you at pretty good damn speeds. Like it hits the wall and explodes and takes out a couple bricks. That was the one that was nearest to you. We'll place you as like right here, right in front of you. And just so you know, 3's over here. They all look very similar. 3's probably the newest model though. Like he came like latest. And then this is the bucket one. And 1, the one nearest you, took a shot and missed. Do we have something for initiative in this game?
Software.
That's intelligence.
No, we don't. I don't think we have.
I think it's just a straight die 20 roll. Hi. This is going to be the I got 20.
Same.
Okay, so we'll both go at the same time. Everyone else? I guess probably after that. Unless you get 20 also.
19.
20.
Okay, so the 3 of us all go at the same time, and you're after we all go. So, she hasn't even shown herself yet. So, do you take 1 point damage from earlier? So you're down to O. You're from O, which is okay, to S. You're at S now. The two bots closest to you shoot out cans at you. my number's 10, as I said before. 1, that one hits. That one does not. One hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shifts only twice because it takes a lot for the pop cans to go up. So it goes from wound to maul.
Don't you mean S to maul?
No, you're from S to wound to maul. Goes 2.
Yeah.
Maul would be rope same size. We'll see what we maul.
$86.
Oh, hit you in the groin. You're stunned for 1 round. Can goes flying out and smacks you in the nuts. He's bent over and he's stunned for 1 round.
Ouch.
You come around the corner at the same time as this happened to him. Oh, and then you still get to do what you were doing because it's the same round as him.
Fire off a shot.
Okay, go ahead and roll. What's your shooting for entry weapons?
15.
Okay, so just... And then what do you get?
1 of 15.
So, and that's a W3 something?
W3K.
So K is the limit. It can't vaporize his weapon, but it can kill. And you have a 1 out of 15?
Mm-hmm. I raised that thing up to 15, because you said 15 was the limit.
10. Well, the gun, regardless, it can't vaporize because laser guns don't have enough power to vaporize someone. It can kill them.
Let's just pull off another shot at
But
him.
if you had a W3, no, you can't go past kill. Vaporize is after kill. So a gun, if it was a W3V, it could do
I
that.
might look for an upgrade.
It's possible. Or with like closer ranges. The minimum it will do is wound. That's what the W means. And then we're over 3 more. 2, 3. Okay. And that means the same time you hit the ground, you broke that machine. You pierced his power source or whatever, it quit moving. Now,
Maybe I have to
you
put
get
in
to go at the
an
same
order for
time.
a W3
Okay.
weapon.
Well, the reason they don't make those, you usually have to buy them on the black market. Because the problem is, V weapons will damage property more. That's what they're worried about. It's not what. Matter of fact, actually, to kill people, you're supposed to be asking for. There's forms for that.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys usually skip that as troubleshooter. But you can request one at any rank of society. It's usually denied though if it's low rank. But it lets them know, you know, if suddenly someone's killed, they'll check the reports and see like who asked the request to kill him. It was denied. 9 times out of 10, it's that person.
I can make the case bad guy.
What are you doing?
Or communist.
He's bent over, pulling his groin because he got hit by a pop can. But before going down at the exact same time, he shot the machine and busted it. Another one fired a can at him, missing his head because his head was bent down towards his crotch. Hits the wall. That one's moving forward. The other 2 are just standing there watching to see what's going to happen. We will assume you were out here somewhere.
Yeah.
Because this is the building entrance. And you hadn't been seen yet.
Okay.
So,
As it hits all you hear is...
and then he bends over. He will not be able to do anything more this round because he would be holding his balls for an entire round. Good thing this is not a child-friendly show.
Right?
Yes, when they hear the words holding your balls, what?
That's offensive, but you know.
Don't
A
take
movie
care
about
of your...
brother and sister kissing, that's mainstream media.
Well, nowadays, let's be honest, what doesn't offend somebody?
Especially Karen.
Well,
Exactly. That's the main people.
but also there's a group of people that, you know. I can't accept them. I can accept any color, creed, but not belief system. Trump Republicans give me a problem. Not all Republicans.
See, you're like, not all.
No. Some are starting to get the idea, but that just racial angle that's to that one party just bothers me. Hate people for the fact that they suck, not because of who they look like. Just like I can't stand that bitch about homosexuals. It's like, well, why not just laws that say sweepingly you can't have ugly wives? If I decide your wife is ugly, your marriage is not valid. Come on, why not?
No, the sad part is I see where you're coming from with that. That's why I'm like,
you don't want it denied to you. They wouldn't want it denied to them. Oh, that's them calling us. Okay, we'll talk about the game.
Sorry, I almost started a Devin rant.
Okay, so 3 robots left, 1 box, bunch of chains. You're standing around the corner at the exact same time. He bent over and 1 destroyed. You get to do your turn.
Okay.
What do? You can see all 3 of them, and you can see the box. We could say you could get to about where he is if you ran forward
Okay.
and fired.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're running, do a check on your body. Last stat.
Was hitting the groin. If I decide to go, that's
11,
to shoot something.
7.
It has to come out.
But you'll get about halfway. And roll on you're firing your weapon, right?
Yep.
Energy weapon.
What
just killed?
time I'll be knocking my ass off.
That's the sad part.
My energy weapon.
Yep.
That would be.
You're laughing, sitting there.
Huh?
I'm Dean Reader. You love having me.
10 of 6.
What was that?
No, so you missed. Who are you firing at? Which one? The closest one?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, bing, missed it. And I missed. Now shoot. Now miss. Now shoot.
Fire and I missed.
He only got halfway. It was a lot farther. She
Well, at least
barely
I missed
ran
him.
down the.
At least I missed him as well, so it didn't really hit nothing.
She ran, lazy hands, flipping through the air style. I've seen some guys do it too.
She hasn't, she didn't shoot me in the butt.
And she fired and missed.
I fired and I missed.
Now Vex can go. We'll assume. Are you right outside the entrance, or are you in the vehicle still?
I'm gonna hack it.
You're gonna have to.
You try to hack from here?
Yep.
Which one? The broken one, or the one that's still moving?
The one that's still shooting at them.
Okay, that's the one that's closest to them. Okay.
1 out of 7.
Brick left a weird aftertaste.
Well, it doesn't know you're trying. So what? You got in. You got the information, and it knows it can't refill itself with new drinks unless it can get a good price on the box. So it has to shoot cans of B3 at you. But it worries. It worries what cans of B3 will do if they're shot.
Explode. Killing people. Could
And
possibly kill you.
It's rolling forward. That's what you tell it?
It will kill you.
Now, also, again, it was cut off after 1 round because 3 overrode it, which is specifically one of them, but it's not there the first round because it doesn't know it's being controlled. So you do a bot programming roll.
Bot ops and maintenance.
Under software,
Okay.
bot programming.
101.
Ooh. You programmed it that bottles or cans of B3 will explode if superheated by a laser.
So basically, don't shoot lasers at it. Unless you want it to explode.
I just shot a laser at one of them.
There's a chance
Smart.
enough.
Oh, excuse me.
He couldn't. It quit running, so he couldn't like get the power supply.
Mm-hmm.
And it is leaking.
The one I shot?
Yeah. There's a green liquid, kind of like milk thickness, but Mountain Dew, pouring on the ground. You have seen this mixture in large vats before.
E3.
Yeah. It does bubble though, so it is apparently carbonated. What will it do? It is opposed to the current angle of things. How bad? About 50-50. So he's not going to disappear, but he is going to go hide in this corner where you can't see him. He backs up in there. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Drink B3! It's mandatory! And calls people on their PDAs.
Mm-hmm.
Were you doing that from the car or from outside the vehicle? From the car? Okay. So, we'll just go back with you guys. You and you, and then me and her. Just make it easier.
I'm gonna try to hack 3.
You gonna try to get back into 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of 13.
Okay. So, you get in there, and it's got a disgruntled chip in there. A self-identity chip left in its memory banks that's usually left empty. But the designers made a space for it, and it's commonly called a disgruntled chip. It basically makes it hostile.
See if I can turn it off.
Okay.
Bot programming.
Yep.
Two of 14.
Okay. And then hacking shuts off. All of them, although you did shut off that chip.
Mm-hmm.
Currently hasn't yet made an effect yet. It can't fix anything when they're gone. But they've all stepped off the Wi-Fi basically.
Okay.
They're just closed systems. And they're all starting to approach the front entrance. Well, that one's still there, so it's still in the way. So I can't take it off entirely. You're kind of behind it, bent over. So, you did that for a while. What did you do? He fucked with 3.
Again.
Well, he got in. It takes one. If he doesn't make it the road right away to notice he hacked in, he can get in for a round, like you did with yours. Fucking with them. Then they just like get the fuck off the web. Just be like blenders. You can't control them with your phone if you don't have the app.
That's right, I have a blender.
Yeah, you do. You have 2. You have that one, and you have that big old. That one's nice too, but the big factory one.
The baking one?
Mm-hmm. So,
thinking.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, she's thinking.
My brain is not
Mike,
going to work.
stop your girlfriend. She's thinking.
That's why I smell smoke.
Shut up, Russ. That was the thing I should.
That's still not thinking. Just like spacing off is not thinking. Throwing things at people is not thinking.
Ouch, Mike, you got cold.
My brain is half asleep at the moment. Literally.
Well, it's simple. You have 3 boxes, well, 2. One's hiding. 2 boxes of B3 cannons rolling in your direction. You want the box in the center of the room, but they're in the way.
I gotta find a way to.
And they want to shoot at you.
I gotta find a way to get it.
Your option A is stay behind the busted one, or jump out in front and fire at someone. Fire! No, fire!
I think I'm more tired.
Okay, make a roll.
I don't even know which one I'm firing. My energy.
Beam? Yep.
6 of 6.
You hit. That gives it a roll a die 10.
Okay. I'm starting to really not like the new pill.
So making your nose runny?
No. 4. Make me want to sleep.
Ooh, that's a chassis shot.
Sheriff Bill.
So which one did you hit? You mean you stepped out and fired? That one, or that one?
That one.
You gonna hit that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And roll die 20 under mine. I got 9. What'd you get?
12.
So if I succeeded, I don't blow up then. Because you shot it right in the middle. You hear a breaking of a can.
Oh shit.
And air like if you popped up a can and let it and shook it up. But it looked like it's spraying out instead of like exploding.
It's going to blow.
Since I succeeded, I don't blow up. That's
Yeah.
basically the way I'm looking at
Okay.
it. So it's basically I rolled for the robot. What would I call a success? But you hit it in the chassis. It does stun it for 1 round. Vex,
Yeah?
what do you want to do?
Try it again.
The system's shut down. They're not available to be like you said, like they're blenders.
I'm gonna stealth my way in there, steal the box.
Okay, go ahead. Do a stealth roll. Feel stealthy like.
3 or 4.
Okay. Well, secretly, I got an idea. You enter the building, come out to the other side. So you're going to be over here. So you're basically inside the building looking out. They don't see you yet because you're behind glass. If they shoot you, they'll hit the window. Okay. So, I should have done my turn. That one's going to have to try to gain control of itself, barely. So it's, instead of continuing to try to escape, it's gaining control of itself. The other one, though, easy. Slams into this one. So you guys need agility rolls, I think it is. Yeah, you too, because you're behind that. Agility roll, Mike. It's slammed into the busted one in front of you, and is shoving it backwards.
20 of 2.
20 of 2?
my agility's 2. I rolled a 20.
Okay. What'd you get?
8 of 10.
8 of 10. Okay. You got out of the way before this thing fell down on you.
Yay.
Roll percentage dice.
Me?
No.
Her.
Just to be nice, I'll let her roll her damage.
20?
Percentage. 210. 1 to 100.
48?
Okay. You are at... You weren't hurt before, were you?
Uh-uh.
Okay, now you're at mauled.
Okay.
Because you just lost your left foot.
Yay!
It got crushed beyond recognition underneath his vending machine. In short, because it's the same, because basically when you take them all, you also stake a stun and a wound. It just goes beyond that. So you're also stunned this round.
That means I can't use this?
Oh, you can, yeah. That will respond if you have it out. So you can pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay, you just drop it out of your pocket. Probably was nearby. You got kind of used to it.
Yep.
Fix my foot! Print me a new one! You just lost lost left foot. Is that what I said? Left foot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That fit anywhere?
Yeah, just write it on the top or on the back. It don't matter. In other words, though, we can't lose that foot again. Well, you could. It just won't be as bad. You don't take damage from a prosthetic foot being lost.
Foot. So
Crush and stun one round.
So
Now, and Vex already went, so we're back to Mike. We'll say this one is lying down now, so it doesn't block anything, and it's on top of what's left, very little left of her foot.
I'll stay out of the way and see which way they're gonna go, I guess.
You jump back.
Yeah.
Are you attempting to defensively move?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a dodge? Otherwise, I will probably just use body, controlling where your body goes. Or you could just use agility. Take your choice. If it's body, it's what you rolled. Can you make it?
5 of 9.
Okay. So, you are diving for cover. 5 of 9?
Yeah.
So that puts you at the other side of the pen. Put you at a -4.
don't want you getting your nuts crushed again.
Well, it's not like breeding's legal in this world. They just affect your voice level.
Yeah, when he's sucking like this the entire time. Maybe a little higher next time.
Be careful, he'll end up looking like my character in that game.
So
Halfway through design, I decided I was a male character.
with a
I
big,
started female.
so he has a transgender character.
Yeah, my body's female, and it got up close, and I started making it look like me, like I do in all my games, but an older version.
Hmm.
So then I realized after I'd already started a game, so I'm still trying to deal with,
Being a transgender?
no, can I properly and decently play? I mean, personally, I don't know. Some of these games that will actually change your play style. Take a Dragon Age. Sexuality makes a big difference. So I have to be honest with my limited role-playing capacity. I might just leave it. We'll see what goes on. And although the beard's a bit much, might change the beard.
You're the bearded lady now.
Yeah, thick beard, thick gray beard. with heavy mustache,
They call
bald
him-
head.
They call him Madame Ladybird.
You know what is something really fucked up? If I were to take a picture of Devin, and I were to go home and play my 2K, my WWE 2K22, I could then take that picture that I just took and put it on a wrestler.
Well, yeah, I will do this.
Oh, no. That's something that I recently started doing.
Well, you can play games, and I always made them look like.
Well, this one you can actually
beat up people.
This one you can actually make it to where the picture is the
I
face.
found that all my attacks tended to go with my wrapping my hands around your throat and choking you to death and punching you. Most of my maneuvers was heavy on the grab because I was a wrestler. And in that game, grab was like head. It wasn't like body. So it'd be like all the time. I was out of hand. Choking people, throwing them around. Well, you're standing behind her, who's kind of screaming and dropping her dock bot to go look at her foot in front of you. So that was the end of basically their turn. We already did Vex's. I should have done theirs before Vex's. But
Holes.
Vex is fucking with 3 again, weren't you? Or no, you're trying to.
Sneak.
That's right, you're sneaking around. You're inside the building over here because they just didn't realize. Like sneak out in the open, but they don't see through windows. The 3-dimensional space.
Kind of like Kronk on Emperor's New Groove.
Sneaking up. Your feet going up there first.
Yep.
Okay. So, beginning of the turn, what are you doing? Mr. Michael. You're looking at your phone again.
Yep. Okay, so that those bots finally walked past, or they just pushed the one out of the way?
No, they are one's standing there. It's probably going to shoot at you this round because it knocked down the other one on top of her.
All right.
So you're standing there.
Shoot him again.
Shoot! No, not again. This is the first time.
Shoot at him again. At them.
At that one.
Yeah.
Not again. Again happens twice.
I shot at one, hit him, and then because it was
They're
shooting
not
at the
the
ball.
same. Should we call it a shoot again? If I shot her this time?
If you got her, if you were coming after her again, maybe. 5 of 15 for energy weapon.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's plus 3. W. 1, 2, 3. Now also though, because you shot it, hold that turn. Hey. Got 10.
3.
Okay. You shot it in the camera area.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't hit it where the stuff is all stored. So right above the change thing. So you still did
I can't
damage,
see shit.
but luckily you did. Wait, 4, right? Wait, no, that's that one up there.
Yeah.
4, yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You blew out the visuals. Completely destroyed the ability to see. How about you on the floor with your funny looking foot? You're stunned this round, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. Back to me. I'm going to take a minus 4, so it's only a 6 now, and you're still standing in front of it roughly. You didn't go, well, wait. Well, too bad. You did dodge. You have a minus 4. So
Boy, Bill's taking a long time.
13. He always does.
That's true.
Hey,
Yes.
it's starting to just shotgun blast those cans out this thing one after another. You will need an agility check 3 times.
4 of 10.
Okay?
5 of 10.
Okay?
10 of 10.
Okay. So, you're alright. All 3 cans that fired out missed you. Also because you were dodging anyways at a -4, so it like had very little chance to hit you anyway. That's why it was just left to a dodge with you. 1 point per can, so no damage was done to you. Let's see.
I see you have a lens.
3
Yeah, I got a pen.
Yeah, you showed me that.
hits. So,
A little small.
No.
So you get something to
hey,
make it stay.
you get smacked with a can. So you're wait, what was your mark at? You were at? You were at mauled?
Yeah. I'm down.
Yep. You are down. You sure are. You're unconscious. You're lying there on the ground with a big old bump on your head.
He can't wake me up, can he?
Well, they still have to be activated.
He's been activated.
Well, they usually are sitting in your pocket. You wear them all the time. They cost charge just existing. So, you're saying before you fell down, same as she did, as I said she had to do.
I've just kept him active this whole time.
Well,
I've
you
never
can't.
even really.
They will shut themselves down.
I didn't. Yeah.
It's like basically,
Well,
how long
that's
are you just walking around leaving a flashlight on?
Yeah. I was just wondering if he would be able to.
You can activate it on the way to the ground. You like pull it out of your pocket. So maybe next round it can do something.
Well, I was just wondering if it could at all.
First of all, it will treat the injuries. Your consciousness is not really important.
Okay.
If your consciousness is related to you being okay, that's a different issue. But if it's better for you to stay unconscious, it might just leave you that way. Luckily, they're only the size of tennis balls, so they can't go flying off with you. We'll take you away! You hit the ground. You are already on the ground, but roll a bot. An operating system roll.
Where would that be at?
Under software. Has to do with the little robot-y thing.
Oh, okay. Covering.
Operating system. Second to last. Third to last, I guess, counting intelligence. Underneath hacking.
Operating systems?
Yep. The OS of the system.
8 of 8.
8 of 8. Okay. So, it has currently shot you full of drugs and removed you from the vending machine.
Okay.
By cutting off your foot. That's the first step. Make sure you're not screaming in pain, and then shoot you with enough drug that you are no longer stunned.
Okay.
But you still have a mauled body part because it's underneath there. He shot you up. So basically, you're healed minus the part you lost.
Right.
He'll start working on that right away. It's kind of hurrying over and taking measurements of your other foot, since the first one's too crushed to use for measurements. Okay.
Basically guessing at my foot size.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But it doesn't guess. It's a machine. It knows. Your foot on the right side should just be the same as the one on the left, or left side foot should be the same. Well, so Vex, you have a surprise movement. You're gonna try to sneak out there.
Yep.
Make an intelligence roll.
2 of 7.
Okay. Those chains are pretty long. You think you could attach them to the vehicle
I'm gonna.
and just drive away.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna?
I'm gonna.
First, do an agility check.
Two of 9.
Okay. So, you're heading out there. You grab the chain.
Stop blowing holes in my ship! No! Vex! Vex, where'd this hole come from?
Nowhere.
Who shot at you?
No one.
Did you run into something?
No.
Then why is this hole here?
Did something run into you?
It just appeared.
I would say something ran into her.
You should ask Brack. He's not here.
Yeah, we.
That's Brack's department.
This is why we don't let our gunner get in the driver's seat.
So, you come running out.
Come running out.
What's your stealth roll you made? Or should you make a new one?
1 of 4.
1 of 4. That's -3 to my robots. And so that's a 7. That's a 19. How about the one that's looking the other way? 19! They're both looking at the same thing. Are they looking at each other? Do they love each other? Vending machine love. Okay. Interesting. Come on up. There it is. Oddly enough, Machine 3, and we'll call it Machine 1, stop what they're doing and are looking at each other instead of doing anything this turn. Maybe he's mad at him because he's just standing there in a corner hiding. The other one, well, might as well take another shot at you. Oh, he's blind. It's not that dice anyways. Misses! Fires off. Fires, and he misses! Because it can't see where you are. It's just firing because you're somewhere up there, but it's been shot in the coin purse. Actually above the coin purse. On a vending machine. That's where its sight is. So, it's your guys' turn. You are on the ground. He is. Roll a die 20 for me.
7.
Okay. Trying to think here. It hurts my head.
Thinking does hurt your head.
We are going to go with a body roll for Mike's character.
3 of 9.
Okay. Move your damage meter down to Maul.
Okay.
As your Docbot just shot you full of drugs again. Mark a use off your bot. He can't shoot you for free, you know. Roll a die 20.
2.
You wake up dazed and confused.
Okay.
It's a reaction from drug. So, next to you.
Okay.
What do you do? You see one blind, although you could attempt to shoot and finish it off, one blind vendor bot nearby. You can probably see Bex coming out and playing with the chains around the box. While Robot 3 or Vendor-Bot 3 and Vendor-Bot 1 are looking at each other questioningly, like, what do we do? You want to shoot 3? Or the blind one, or the one hiding around the corner?
The blind one.
Okay, go ahead.
13 out of 6.
And roll die 10 for me.
Eight.
That does it. That blows the circuitry. So, that one goes down. It's broken.
Thank you.
And you did not hit it in the chassis, so there's not a chance of it shooting out, or it shouldn't be shooting out.
Evans? Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
They're shooting vendor bots. She lost a foot. He's taking a nap, but he just woke up, but he's very dazed and confused, and really has no immediate memory of the last minute.
Is she still talking like this? Probably.
Maybe he thinks he's a girl with a voice like that. Checks his shirt for breast. Although, according to a recent mind control poll, breasts are only a sign of incorrect coding. Everyone should be the same sex. Computer treats you all the same. That's why you all get the same clothes.
Right?
You want better size clothing, you've got to go buy your own. And one of you, who did not hand in their old clothing?
I can mine it.
Where's that out? I did.
I think I did.
Somebody did. Which means, not only do they have red clothes, they have a bunch of black clothes in them. It was an option. It's not uncommon, but it's kind of questionable activity. Some people will wear their old colors underneath stuff to show they're still kind of, you know, connected to them. That's why you see like images of troubleshooters wearing like 2 or 3 different colors. They have layers, and like the one in that picture has like a yellow padding on top of his red uniform. But Where we at? She went. What'd you do? You shot. You
Yeah.
broke. You broke one of them.
Yep.
So it's my turn, and then Vex. Unless you want to go now.
No. I've been out too long. But I'll
You
sit.
can still play.
Oh, I'll just sit.
You're back here in the car.
I'm in the car waiting.
You're watching, looking out the window, going, "Hurry up, guys!"
That's why there's a hole in my car. He put it there because they shot a can at him.
Here, let me.
Mystery patient.
Whoopie does.
Mine.
Uh-oh.
My little pills.
Your digital friends, huh?
For
That's
one
a big grenade.
that looks like my blue pills again.
There, I asked what that one's for.
Bipolar seizures.
Whoa. You take big one.
Yeah, new dose too.
What dosage?
1,000 milligrams a day.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
your percentage to
Again?
yeah. It's my turn.
56.
Three. You can't. Here, Maul.
Yeah.
Well, damn it, you're just down again. My weapon has a limit of D. I can just knock you down all day. Firing cans at you. So, he stands up, goes, what the? Bam! Gets popped again. Goes back out. Now, well, it would be your turn. But
He'll say he could play, but
Bill can step in any time.
I'm ready.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Alright, what's going on?
They are fighting vendor bots. In the center of this area is that crate you're supposed to recover.
See if I can get to it.
Why don't you just run up there? Right up the middle.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Probably get.
I'm already chaining it to the truck.
Oh,
Well, she's looking at the chain. She's still got to bring the chain all the way out here. You want to, like,
I give her some backup.
how are you going to do that? What's your form of battle?
Don't grab my ass.
And I think he was
Are you going to
thinking
get out of the
about
vehicle
that too,
or
so
stay in the
not to.
vehicle?
I'm going to get out.
Okay. You going to head that way?
Yeah.
You want to head... She cheated and went through the inside of the building. Or you can go down this big open area where they're shooting cans at
Shoot them.
Yeah. See if I can go through and start shooting at him.
you. Just going to go up right the middle,
Yeah.
start shooting. Poor little vendor bots. Making an energy weapon roll. And choose one to shoot at. There's only one you can shoot at, actually. That one got broken too.
9 off of a
D20.
Energy weapon on that one.
Nope, 16.
Oh, by the way, Devin, this off limits. Keep your fucking fingers off of it.
He's got.
They both are Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but
Which do you like better? Okay, then I'm out. I'll suck this bastard down. And get my eye juice all over yours. My favorite Mountain Dew is your Mountain Dew.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, so, you missed?
yeah, I needed a what?
9.
I got 16.
Okay, so you go, now make an agility roll. See how far you got on that run.
My agility.
Do you run like a hands flying through the air guy, or do you mentally run? Because they call it.
I got a 1.
Hey!
You made it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I see him running like Jack Sparrow.
Sorry! Yeah, no. No, he's running, like, Tom Cruise. Get away from me, gay thoughts!
You can't catch me, get thoughts.
Yeah. Bet you he hates that everyone knows that reference.
Actually, he said he doesn't care. He laughs at it.
Well, yeah, but, you know, he also believes he's the Jesus Christ of Scientology.
I thought he quit playing.
No,
I thought he did too.
no.
Not even close.
Alexa, is Tom Cruise a Scientologist?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Tom Cruise has been a Scientologist since 1990.
Huh.
There. Alexa's never.
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa's never wrong? What are you, fucking egotistical bitch? Shut up. I feel offended. Alexa, did you mean to hurt my feelings?
I don't know that.
You don't know. I blame Jeff Bezos. Is that related to him or not?
Alexa, take me to space.
And liftoff.
All kinds of information.
That one.
Welcome aboard Orion. For the next 17 days, you'll be able
Alexa,
to
stop.
I don't want it. I have it.
Yeah, it's something they're doing. You can be a part of the, technically part of the manned mission now.
Yeah.
That they're
Well,
doing.
but I don't care. I don't want space travel. That's my conservatism.
Well, that just means you'll be.
I want the rescue to leave my
See,
fucking planet.
you'll stay here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna open the gates to all other worlds. Except anyone who's ever been part of the Confederate South.
Oh, that's the entire South, probably.
Lana, get in here.
Lana, is that you? Get her!
Lana.
We don't like your part. That's what I'm saying.
What the?
Remember from worse yet, you may remember from Deliverance. Squealer. That guy will always be that guy, no matter what.
Yeah,
Whose father he plays.
he will always be that guy.
Like, you know, your father was right. What? So you look at it, that's how I see him. Ed Sid was someone that was impossible.
Sid Haig,
Sid Haig. To see,
as a father figure.
but he played a father figure, and actually a decent one in a lot of films. But I keep waiting for him to kill everyone.
And yell, Tutti fucking fruity.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. It's really weird. Okay.
Pretty bad when you submit yourself as one guy.
You did your thing. How about you?
You can't get away from it.
You're conscious and drugged and waiting for a new foot. Do you do any? Or no, you shot one. You broke one. You have two left. One that's been shot once, but it survived it. You shot the chassis on it, and it's leaking liquid. And another one across from it that's hiding because it's afraid it's going to blow up due to the B3 explosive material inside it.
Your mom's home. You don't have to live in these.
Well, I don't know what she's doing. Yellow. Yeah.
Well, what? I get two. Do you want to shoot or you want to hide?
I'll shoot. Again.
Roll again.
$18 out out of 6.
You hit.
Okay.
18 out of 6? Or 6, I mean, 18 out of 6. No, that misses.
6.
What? Do it. What's that? 18 out of 6?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a miss.
Oh, damn.
You gotta roll under that number. So, well, I guess mine.
Head rush.
I'm gonna take a shot at her.
Hello.
20! Miss. Let's try the other one. Under 10. 3. It's starting to control on his madness. Bad programming. Someone said he's gonna explode. 3 didn't explode. Why would he? Also, he's concerned for 3. He yells out, 3! This is not the way it's supposed to be! I can't lose you!
You're you somewhat.
So, 3 took a shot, miss. The other one, can't do anything right now. Maybe next round, actually. So we're back to Vex now at the bottom of the battle. Or the beginning of the next round. However you wish to see it.
I'm going to...
You've got the chain.
start sneaking it over to the...
To the inside?
to the truck.
Okay, are you going to go through the drive entrance? Okay. So go ahead and do a stealth up to that corner.
1 of 4.
Okay. So we'll say you are up to this corner, kind of lying by this busted one here, kind of hide behind it with the chain. So we got 2 people inside, 3 inside.
Okay, so hold on, repeat that.
I would have Mike go, but Mike doesn't count anymore. He's sleeping. His droid's gonna have to drug him up again, which actually means he's gonna start compiling drug out. See, the first one was confused. That's Mike. He'll wake up still confused, but he's going to shoot him up again. Confused and aroused. Warlord! Oh. You need a B3. Why, sure. Okay. What are you doing over there? Kill that thing. Kill it! We're talking to my dog right now. He's attacking a stuffed animal, sheep. So, you went, oh, it's back to you 2 now.
Okay.
Before I go. One is really a problem. The other one's a hiding vendor machine that could be a problem. It's unhurt. He slowly seems to quit babbling. He was babbling that he was going to die. Now he's like, I might not die. Wait, I'm not alive. I'm a vendor bot. So it might be trouble next round. What do you do? And she's sneaking around with the chain.
I gotta talk. I gotta get them to clear over there too.
5 out of 6 for my energy weapon.
Wow, that hits.
Yeah.
Roll die 10.
Alright.
Where you get? There I have 1 hand.
0.
That's a 10.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, that's gonna hurt it later.
All right, I'll see if I can get a hold of them tomorrow, even though it's.
You shot it in the repair section. Less chance it's gonna do a repair. But it is stunned.
Friday.
So,
Okay.
as it's rerouting sections necessary. Well, actually, can't reroute anything.
So, all right, I will try to.
Because once the repairs are gone, most robots have some repair sense.
All right.
And here I shut off the AI chip.
Yep.
So I guess we'll go Vex, and then oh Mike, what are you doing?
Where are we at the moment?
Right there.
Well, in game is what I'm referring to.
Yeah, but I don't like having to go through it again. Okay. One is stunned. One is uninjured. She's sneaking around with a chain to try to get back to the truck, which will take probably 2 turns to get there and attach it to the truck.
Okay, am I up at this point?
Yes, but also you must roll for another effect. Roll that 20.
14.
Open-hearted trust and sincerity.
Oh, okay.
So you wake up confused, because you're still confused, but you feel it's alright. It's all going to be alright.
Okay.
And you feel you trust the people around you.
That's a bad mistake.
Yeah, for you.
Fuck off.
But Vex, yes. It's always Vex's fault.
So,
Sometimes it's Alex's.
next. I think you went.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
I just woke up, remember?
Yeah, you're awake, but you can do something.
I guess I'll shoot at the guy who's uninjured.
Unhurt, the one's hiding around the corner there. Go ahead. You're enough around the corner. You can do it.
1 of 15.
Okay, and roll that 10. Where are you hitting it?
1.
So, that's basically a headshot. Hard drive. So, I gotta fold my paper. I can't just erase that. I got print. You blew up its brain. You blew its brain out. The computer chip went flying out the other side, splattered against the wall with green ooze. The juice.
Good shot.
So, that leaves this one down. That one's stunned. What do you do? Okay. What are you two doing?
That one's injured. The other one,
This one back here is the only one that's still functioning, although it's been hit a couple times.
I'll see it. Take a shot at it.
Okay. Go ahead.
3,
Out of what's your chance to hit?
9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So plus 3, and roll die 10.
8.
Who's having a birthday next month?
Trust me, I got something for you at the end of the month that's going to come to you. Something evil.
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, and that's the one that's already been shot a couple times, I believe, too. And you shooting too? You hit it in the circuitry.
18 out of 6.
You miss. But it again, though, can do nothing. Vex, the machine that is still functioning seems to be having problems. So you can just run it now.
Okay.
Make an agility check.
I shot it in there.
2 of 9.
Okay, you go ahead and run out and attach it to the tail hitch. Now what you want to
Yell at them, let's go.
do? Okay. As you're running for the vehicle's door. Okay. One one flaw in this vehicle, of course.
Mm-hmm.
What opening the door means. You go hit the door button, and the middle of the machine opens up. It just divides in half. That's the back section. It doesn't have an individual door. Matter of fact, it took a little bit of work to realize that without someone to open it, you don't know how to open it again from once it's closed. I went ahead and said the one you guys had. The one you were borrowing, they couldn't be opened, except for luckily 2 of you were on the outside. It's the only way to open it. It's a flaw. But they worked it out in later models.
And mine's a later model.
Yeah, they realized it's a problem. So they went ahead and put a handle on it. Rather a weak, it's like a little plastic latch that's on it that holds it unlocked until you need it. Wow. So you go ahead and open it up and tell everyone else to get their asses in there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say everyone needs an agility check.
10 of 10.
Okay.
Agility.
Whee!
Yep.
7 of 3.
Got
Okay.
13.
Of
10.
10. Okay, these two aren't making it.
Meet you back at base.
I need a nice long walk.
Question, there's a chain attached to the outside of this thing, right?
Grab onto the chain.
Well, no, you made it.
No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was asking.
You're telling them?
They can, 'cause I was making sure of that, because then, yeah, grab onto the chain that's going to be dragged. Watch your fingers.
Okay. You're going to hold onto the chain. I guess strength rolls for anyone trying to hold the chain is she pulls off at 25 miles an hour, pulling the box down the road. That's top speed.
Hey, that's still a decent speed.
So we got to what?
Make a strength roll.
Strength is under
Violence.
your violence.
Bottom skill.
Top.
10 of 10.
Yay!
Nope.
No? You did not make it?
Oh.
Okay, as it takes off, it yanks a chain out of your hand. It's too hard to hold it. Now there's a box coming.
You're going to try to get on the box.
Grab the box, grab the box.
I'll just walk.
Okay. You
Alright, baby.
Yes.
make an agility check to basically not get
Alright.
road rash.
9 out of a 10.
Ah! So he keeps like rolling to more of the chain, taking the bounce. Using it to his advantage, you guys. Drive off with the box. Now, finishing stuff. Do you intend to look in the box or you just hand it over?
Security.
Look in the box.
Okay, I will need someone to make a. Well, how do you want to open the box? I should ask
Isn't
that.
there a keypad on it?
Yeah. You try to hack it.
No, I'm going to enter the password.
Why do you have the password?
Because you gave it to us last game.
Damn it. Supposed to forget that.
Max wrote it down.
Okay. You program it and they go ahead and it pops up.
Oh, that means
Inside,
we've stopped. That means Rose's character is caught up.
no. But you can as you as you guys are looking at. First item. Let's see.
A bomb. Gravity bomb.
Well,
Anti-gravity bomb.
first of all, there's a cube, but it's outside of a basketball. It looks like that.
Cube.
It's white. Okay, that's the first item. Second item. Well, it's called the paper cut chainsaw.
Ooh.
It's basically like a chainsaw with a bunch of piece of papers on it. That as it spins, it gives you lots of paper cuts. The theory is it will do lots of damage because, you know, paper cuts.
Paranoia.
And
Where's the third one?
oh, there it is. And a small anthropomorphic looking, like a person's face, on a kind of a blunted bullet shape here.
Really? You can barely see it.
Well, you can't have it.
Well, no, I was going to give it
It
back.
doesn't matter. As far as it's going.
Oh, good grief.
Looks like a person's head or tuned head, a hat, a straw hat, 2 arms, and it all bounces on a wheel.
I've seen one of those in gameplays before.
It's known as the Bicker Better. It's a traveling sales clone's companion, priceless price fixer. But, you know, that's what's in there. That's a little robot. That's what you guys see. Now, we can pick that up next time. And then take a break right now. And, well, should we just take care of the character making on our own?
Well, let's show them a little bit at least.
Okay, well then we'll take a break and we'll be back to show you some character making for Dime Adventures as we get ready for a later section. Right now we're still going to be playing this game for about 4 more modules. Here we go! Okay, let me get out of the way.
I'm not getting up, I'm staying.
Cold for that, huh?
Huh?
So it's too cold for that.
Yeah, from my office.
Put yours on that. We'll write the character with pencil, the old-fashioned way, pens and pencil. Then later on I can. Hi, how you doing? You want something? I've been good, Dad. Do I get a treat? What you do? You've been very good. Very good girl. Try and put on some music for people as we take a quick break.
There.
Huh?
Oh, Mike asked me what I wanted for my birthday, so I told him.
Oh,
I found you an order.
I got all of them.
Has a built-in nightlight, multiple USB ports, Bluetooth for music, and even has a wireless charging pad for your AirPods and phone. So products should be for
Damn hot. That's because there's extra stainless steel blocks. You look at the dashboard, you can see two cracks in the leather. So I asked my friends on my Gloria Facebook. So I left Gloria Facebook. So I recommended the document. They said it was hovercraft with yes, like silver.
You ate your treat.
What are you doing? I'm so glad my brother doesn't do color things anymore.
Oh god, this damn commercial. This would happen to me and you. Just wait.
Is Lana getting scratchings? Lana should go over and see Auntie Rose. Give her loves.
He's dying. Someone shoot him in the head.
Speed runs, do you like?
Got a gun?
He's under a coffin. I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. We'll just keep these in with your folder for now. Until I get you new folders. Or just fund the Dime Adventures folders. Now, you guys, like I was saying, was telling you guys before, you're descendants of your previous. But you guys get to decide. Doesn't mean like you have to play you're basically descendants of the original Adventures Club. But you don't have to be your son or daughter. You can pick one of the other players, especially if they're not playing. Yeah. Or Now, the other option is there's the lady you brought from the inner world.
Let me phone.
There's her too. Good direction if you want to have a mystic or something. Yours was the doctor. She didn't have. She wasn't there yet. So she's making I don't know. Could be a descendant to one of your characters. Or that one new one. She's a descendant of the one that showed up. There she goes. No one can play the new character that was in the background. They have access to all the stuff you guys had in the last game, but we don't have to go through all the character build this time. Oh, little girl! Hi, you're a good girl. I don't know.
Just sit there and think about what you're thankful for.
Well, was she prancing toward you?
Yeah, but she wasn't coming up, so like I did the prancing thing left and right, and she walked up. Just put your neck. Put your neck in your ear, yeah. Yep. Yes, being a good puppy. Well, might as well get this going, and that way sooner that Morgan can decide she's had enough of all of us. So, Bill?
What do we need to roll for our character?
Nothing. You don't roll nothing but you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking like strength and stuff like that.
You don't. Yeah. You really don't. You don't roll anything. It's all assigned numbers. You choose to assign them where you want them. In 2 stages to this. So yeah, that's shit.
Can you hand me a character sheet?
Yeah. Everyone gets one and a piece of paper. Did I do too many? Yes, I did.
He doesn't have a piece of paper.
Why does he not have a piece of paper? He's supposed to have a piece of paper. It's my fault, I suppose. He left the paper that was specifically collated with it. Well, for starters, you choose a background. Now, I can go through the list, write down on that piece of paper if you think you like the background, and then you can decide afterwards which one you want. The other piece of paper.
Did you flip us?
Oh, did I? I thought I did. Yes, I did. Good question. I could turn it down, though. Okay. Backgrounds in this. This is a 1900s game. It's a fantasy alternate Earth. Diamond Adventures, we're going to apply it to Gangbuster system for the adventures, because we did all the adventures for Diamond Adventures. Say that a lot of adventures. How about adventures? Okay. I will name the types of backgrounds, which include a basic of your stats, skills, traits, starting equipment, and lifestyle. All this are determined by the background you choose. And then you'll be given numbers for stats and skills, and you will apply those. And that will work with this. In the end, you'll find out what they are. And then you can buy disadvantages, choose disadvantages. And with those points from the disadvantages, buy advantages. Or you decide that, that's enough. Most people don't have the advantages and disadvantages. That's what makes them basic. Ready? If you like one, write it down. I'll just give you the names. Academic. Basically, these are the filled with manners of professional teachers and other types like that. People sort of knowledge. They dealt with the misty tomes and dusty libraries even. So if you're someone that explores libraries, you're still in that category. Adventurer. Wherever there's treasure to be found, villains to vanquish, blah, blah, blah. That's adventurers. That's your parents. They were adventurers. And other things. Artist. Deep creative visionaries. Masters of their craft. Athlete. Basically your sports person. Is football related?
Baseball would have been more probably relevant.
Alexa, when was American football invented?
Walter Camp is generally credited as the father of American football for his contributions to the game rules in the 1880s and 1890s.
So there you go. So we're 1920s plus. There's alien technology on the planet. So you know.
So it might have been. It might have been.
Well, both. They'd be down in the season.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe in college at the time. I don't know if they were professional football.
Professional football would have been around this time frame if we're in the 1920s.
So your character could be any kind of athlete like that, or you could be a track star.
Track
Maybe
star,
you're
swimmer,
an
anything.
Olympic athlete. You could be something like that. Combat medic.
Ooh, that had a lot of blood in it.
The fuck?
Oh,
She squished a bug.
it's a bug.
And it bled.
Yeah.
She made it go slat.
It could be your blood.
No, not my blood.
Well, he was closest to you.
It was on my paper. It came off the pencil, I think.
Could be. The pencil? The paper I'll take blame for. That's my paper. Not so much a pencil, though. Cowboy!
The pencil?
We know what those are. A debutante, basically. Dilettante. Wealthy individual born into a life of privilege who uses free time and money to dabble in particular areas of art or violence without having a professional interest. Doctor! Drifter. Gangster. You guys can talk about for a while, maybe
I'm going with what I'm thinking is going with Nick's kid. Throw doctor, and there would throw a few others that Nick probably wouldn't have had at the time.
I said, you don't have to be your own character.
Yeah,
Just someone that's connected to the place.
Yeah.
We all decided that Zelda just had a buttload of children. They're all Zelda's children. What? Not mine! Not like a guy, you know, say, I wasn't there. What? Gangster. Gentry. Golden age of capitalism, they're the ones with the money. That's what Alex's character would have been. Dr. Wealth 9. Lifestyle 9. A grease monkey. Could take care of the submarine. A grunt. A gunman. An industrialist. These are like basically people that went from nothing to making wealth.
Are you writing all these down?
He is.
Few.
Just the ones that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Investigator. PI. Journalist. That'd be also if you like writing books, an author, be a journalist. Mad scientist. Surprised that's a player choice. But it is.
Well, the mad scientist would be a fun one because you know he does things for the greater good, but he's batshit crazy doing it.
For his greater good. Oh. Martial artist.
Mortal Wombat.
Mystic. Officer. These are not enlisted soldiers. These are officers in the military. Partisan are regular soldiers or militiamen dedicated to a cause, guerrilla fighting, things like that. Pilot, any kind of vehicle. Police officer. Politician. Sailor. Salesman. Or woman. That's up to you. Scientist. Soldier. Survivalist. You just go. It's the guy that everyone like always leaves behind. No, no, survivalist. No, you're just the guy no one likes taking anywhere. We leave you. Thief. Tribesman. Okay, that's the background.
Can you have 3 at the same time?
Well, if you have 3 people. Maybe find ones, we can go into maybe some of the abilities and see which ones overlap. Or you can discuss amongst your group and decide who having certain things might be. Like if everyone's going healing, maybe someone should go something else.
Okay, so
What do you guys have?
what do you got?
I just wrote down soldier.
You want to go the soldier route? That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure what else to go by, so I was just like the soldier stuff and couldn't meet.
I have 3.
Okay, what are they?
Martial artist, mystic, and survivalist.
Yeah, the scary part is I can almost guarantee you some of them may overlap in general. The mystic will probably overlap in a few.
The Mystic's the only one that gives you magical abilities.
Yeah.
That's the main difference.
Right.
Martial artist gives you a bonus to fighting, of course. But you also have a plus in occult. So you kind of bent in that direction because the whole concept of chi is occult.
So that bends to the mystic in aspect.
A little bit. And what was the other one?
Martial arts, mystic, survivalist.
Survivalists are experts at are not only living but thriving in the outdoors, far away from human civilization.
So that's mystic style also.
Does it have any? Let's see here. This one definitely is more to nature.
And the mystic would probably kind of deal with a little nature of its own, I think. Because I think Zelda had nature.
It does a little bit. It has a lot more on occult, dabbles in mystic too.
So, Jesus.
No.
No, I'm saying, so Jesus, that one literally you could literally be a mystic and have both styles.
Well, you don't get martial arts.
No. That's the only difference.
Yeah. The main trait, martial arts. The main trait, intuition. For mystic and for martial arts, it's martial arts, which is dex. And for survivalist, perception, during the direction sense. Yeah. You get to start with snares, charm, for the mystic, and martial artist. You start with a baton, a belt, or and a staff. Basic stuff we feel like. Martial artist is remember Kung Fu? That's him. Mystic would move along the lines of a witch. Or something like that. You could be a pilgrim.
Or stick with the gypsy route, because they still would have been around then.
Soldier, just because, so you know, because you have soldier you're looking at, is, you have guns, staunch fortitude. Wherever wars be fought and peace to be kept, soldiers are soon to be found. Professional soldiers operate all across the world, forcing the will of their nation, state, liege, lord, tribe, or mercenary ticket. So, you're just a soldier. But you get a gun. Come on, that's a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about you, Bill? You have a bunch.
Oh, I'm making a decision. I'm thinking gangster or gunman.
I will think about it and let you know. My guesstimate is not question.
Well, just like thing is, I was thinking about something I was going to get you last year, but I couldn't get it this past year because it kept selling out.
They're almost the same thing, aren't they?
Let's see here.
Because I was going to do yours like I did his, like I'm doing his. He's getting his birthday / Christmas gift all in one.
Gangster has an A. There we go. Toughness, brass knuckles. You get a gun too. Gangsters are individuals who have fallen into a life of professional crime. In doing this, they usually work as part of a larger criminal organization,
There you go. Surprise me.
which means you're a criminal.
By the way, this is
Okay, and the gun.
Gunman, professional wielder of firearms. I just say soldier, but a specialist in shooting and gunplay. They run the gamut from hair trigger.
Don't you laugh.
I need to do that.
They could shoot
Nobody's
like in
there
a, you
laughing
can be in a
about
circus. You know, guy doing
What you
gun
think
shows.
with it?
Either way. But you still could be like an expert at guns. So you, at least you have the gun.
At least I didn't hit
I think
too
I can be a
hard.
gunman.
Right.
Okay.
It just caught you off guard.
Well, you want to be gunman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Said Tom,
Anyone
no
else know?
soldier boy.
I got
And a soldier?
I got 6 here.
You gotta decide between a bunch, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I got doctor, grease monkey, investigator, journalist, pilot, and scientist.
Grease monkey.
Well, grease monkey and pilot are kind of like, you know, interchangeable a little bit. What's the other ones?
Forever now.
Doctor?
What the fuck?
Well, you've already done a doctor. Starting equipment, cocaine.
So grease,
That one.
grease monkey there. You can do grease monkey.
Well, because I was thinking with grease monkey and pilot, okay, that'd be, they're, like he said, interchangeable. I would think investigator and journalist would kind of be somewhat, maybe, to an extent.
Well, I can
You kinda-
give us one possible
But if anything,
clue.
I would like doctor, try to do doctor and scientist somehow.
Looking at the first major adventure, what is, like, they say to tie it to? As a city detective, a cop, a reporter from the Beacon, a gangster, an FBI special agent, a private detective, and a prohibition agent. Some of those are cops or soldiers, you know what I mean? Investigator. Basically, if you're in any of those categories, you automatically fit into this adventure. If that helps any. But even if not, you can be someone that's involved because it's happening where you are. Like, what if
Yeah.
they brought in a car and a gunfight breaks out, Mr. Grease Monkey?
Yeah, true. Honestly, I'd like to try this, adding in a scientist.
Want to go as a scientist? Or a
Yeah.
mad scientist?
Just go as a scientist. Try to throw in a little doctor in there just because.
Well, scientists are doctors.
Kind of. Yeah, but doctors are more. They're more established.
Scientists have investigate, live arts, mechanics, and science.
They don't have real medical background.
No, not at all.
The only thing I would be able to do in that capacity for medic is first aid and first aid only if I ever picked it up.
Sorry.
I mean, that would be fine. I mean, that would be
Too bad.
something
It's
different too.
It's more
But
like
just
a.
keep the medic aspect would probably be what I would do if I went the scientist route.
Okay.
So I think I might go the scientist
That's
route
my
because some of the
favorite.
things that were left by this character's parent the scientist would actually probably work out a little bit better.
Okay. You got a pencil?
Got one.
Okay. Under background, which on the top corner you'll see name.
Here?
Right out. Yep. Very top corner up here. It says background. Write down your background. Okay.
Oh, so I can put soldier.
Yep. On that top that line. Underneath where your name will be later.
I probably spelled scientist wrong. I'll go back and spell it right later.
SCIENTIST.
Soldier. Background.
Okay.
That was SESCE.
So we'll start with soldier.
Okay.
For right now, under strength, like right up here where you see the cards, is your stats.
Yeah.
And then later on the skills we'll be covering.
Okay.
Starting at strength. Nothing. Oh, speed. We'll start with speed. Because the others are +0.
Right.
Speed is +3.
+3.
Intelligence is +5. Oh, wait, no, I lied. I was on the wrong one. I was looking at scientist. That was yours. Stat experience, soldier. Strength +5.
Strength 5.
Yep.
+5.
Dex +5.
Okay.
Speed +5.
Okay.
Endurance +5.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Now go down to skills. Skilled experiences. Guns.
Here.
Yep, put
Sorry,
+3.
doing that.
Skills for
Guns. Where's
guns. Here.
Yep, put +3. Melee, put +1.
MELL.
It's right next to it.
Yep.
No, how you spell melee?
Yeah, if you look at guns, it's right next to it.
MELEE. Yep,
Okay,
+1.
+1.
Socialize.
Okay.
Next to it.
Ah,
+1.
That's why I said +1 right there.
sorry, my brain.
Streetwise.
It's okay, it's okay. Hold on.
Streetwise.
Socialize, she has +1.
Socialize
+1. Streetwise.
Your
+1.
streetwise rise will
Down
be.
here.
Yep.
+1.
And tactics right below it. +1.
Okay.
Traits. Where's the traits spot? Oh, up here.
Traits are
Underneath the
here.
cards? Yeah. Put staunch fortitude. So STAU
STAU
UNCH.
NCH.
FORT.
Front.
Fort.
Fort. FORT.
IT. UDE. Fortitude. And write down 3.
Just a 3.
Endurance 3. END space 3. I'm not sure it's absolute. I think that's just space. It's spaced upon endurance somewhere. I don't know why.
Okay.
Starting equipment. Is there a place? Oh, right up here. Equipment. Top.
Here. Okay.
Yep. Bayonet.
B.
AY.
Y.
ONET.
O. N. T. E.
And ET.
T. It doesn't E. All right.
Springfield. M1903.
N.
M.
1 M.
Machine gun.
1903.
Yep. And the last thing you have is a uniform.
Uniform. That's for equipment.
Yep. And lifestyle. Where the hell is that?
Right. The lifestyle is combat and scores, which is right under where your name and stuff would be.
Oh.
And your background.
Creed. And idiocracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see for lifestyle.
There's no lifestyle.
Ouch.
Okay. No. Okay. Combat score. No, over. The other way.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, right
it's a
here.
little one.
Oh,
Okay.
combat scores
Yeah, it's right
here.
there.
All the way in there. It's real
Okay.
little.
Right there.
Okay.
Your fingers. It's right above your finger.
Bill.
Other finger.
Gunner.
Yeah.
And we'll probably just be doing this. There's actually stats
Okay.
stats, so
Gotcha. Okay. Lifestyle.
your lifestyle for a soldier is 3. Probably live on the base.
Probably. Okay.
Or you just came out of the military. You live at the mansion.
Yeah, because we have a mansion.
In the garden house.
In the garden. In the weapons room.
Yeah.
No. In
Gunman.
Garrett's old place. Garrett's old room.
Put down Dex +5.
Hey, he was the soldier.
Yep. So you'd be living in his old
Plus 5
Every
On strength.
cleaning that
Oh.
one up.
on Dex.
Oh,
And
actually,
strength.
we
Okay.
had Butler.
Dex is what?
We actually had
Plus
servants
5.
that kept the
Plus
place
5.
clean for us.
Speed plus 5.
That was pretty great. Except for this one.
Yeah, but being as we're just out of the thing, I'm gonna
Perception
wanna
plus 5.
clean it still.
Yeah, but like I said, the place has got servants to do it.
That was something that we ended up with.
Is what?
Plus 5.
Except for her, she ended up moving her. What was
Awareness
it that you moved?
under skills.
Skills.
Her wagon in. So Zelda's wagon
Down.
is still out there underneath some trees.
What?
Knuckle.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of it?
What was it?
Skills, awareness,
Who's gonna
plus
take it?
1.
Awareness. Awareness.
I have
Plus
I
1.
got this for your. You already know
Empathy?
one of them.
Plus
You
1.
don't know the other
Empathy,
three.
empathy.
Getting a name. He's been in America long enough, so. But she'd probably still have his last name.
Empathy, right there is what?
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
And
But
guns,
she'd have
plus
his,
5.
she'd have Nick's last name still.
Plus 5.
There will still be that name.
Naturalist,
attached to
plus
this.
1.
Naturalist.
I'm not sure.
Naturalist. I'm looking forward
I'm
to.
gonna
Oh, right there. Is what?
Plus 1. Stealth, plus 1.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't join in with us on that.
That's a simple thing.
Yeah.
And tactics, plus 1. It's played actually with cards.
Taxes. Plus 1.
Yeah, we just bring our a deck of
Yeah,
cards
tactics
since we
plus
have
one.
multiple ones at the house.
1.
Yeah, no, just saying. I just don't
Trades?
Have, I don't think I ever had a character, so
No, don't worry.
how am I supposed to be?
Trades.
Well, then we have a person they brought out of the middle of the earth, so no one's really, that was an NPC, so we can use that one.
Trades.
And the fun part is,
Oh,
since his whole character was a soldier,
Gunslinger.
Guns.
Yeah, you could be
The
his
room.
daughter.
the room that he has
Mm.
would be soldier based already.
Starting equipment.
There.
Browning, model,
Oh,
1903.
damn good
What?
well, that laser was
Model?
awesome.
MODEL.
My original
1903.
character had a laser pistol. Had a ray gun.
Yep.
3 charges.
And
By Tesla.
gun holster.
And this thing just.
And then right here. See it? It's this big one. Lee Enfield MK1 sniper rifle. You're a sniper. He'll be sitting across the street in the clock tower. Hey, you guys have a communication system.
Question.
Okay.
Since this is going to be my old character's pretty much child,
Are you saying you want to be working on those potions?
well, that as a scientist-wise, yes.
Okay.
But I also would like to know, would I have been able to hand anything down to my character, this new character?
He wants the laser.
I want the gun back that he used.
I don't know. I'll come up later on with a chance to see if he even survive. Or Dad's like, no.
Or Dad's like,
You're lucky I give you shit. This is so I can shoot you, so you don't take. Yeah, you end up paranoid. Just like, God, this bastard come to my door.
Sounds like
Maybe he got it because Dad killed himself. We don't know.
or Dad just died.
I'll pull out that chart for that one game I have where people roll backgrounds. We'll see how, like, kind of points everyone will roll on it. Okay, you have the gun. Lifestyle, which is all the way over here.
Yes,
No
that's
space.
so
Is 5. Okay, Mike, you want a scientist?
Yep.
Scientist. Speed plus 3.
Okay.
Intelligence plus 5.
Okay.
Perception plus 5.
Okay.
And detective plus 3.
The what?
Detective or detection. I mean, determination. That's it. I just have DET. So I
Plus
don't get-
5.
Yeah. Plus 3.
Okay.
Skill experiences. Investigation +1.
Hold on. Investigation.
Okay.
Liberal arts +2.
Okay.
Mechanics +3.
Interesting.
And science +5. Well, think Tesla. He knew mechanics. He built the machines.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Traits. Single-minded. DET3. So determination 3.
So.
It's a determination roll, which in this stat it's 3 unless you raise things to it. Got that?
Single-minded 3.
Yep.
Right.
Starting equipment. Lab coat.
Where do I? Oh, equipment.
Yep. Lab coat. Notepad. Chemical toolkit. Done. Nope, one thing. Lifestyle 5. You'd like a cleaner house than soldiers. Or it's probably clean, he just probably doesn't have a stereo or a radio or anything in his house.
What about strength, durability, and endurance?
Nothing,
Here's
and
one.
nothing. And nothing. It says big zeros. That's just for starting. Okay, what'd you go with, Fonzie?
Mystic.
Mystic? Gonna make me pull out the other book later. Because you have to choose which one.
That's a male.
Okay. Intelligence +5. Charisma +5. Determination +5.
I was playing doing cards once when I first started.
Yeah, she was.
She was playing an NPC.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
the character you're playing could
I
be
can't remember the name, her name though.
No, I could go back and watch the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, deception. +1.
Determination.
No, skills.
Oh.
Deception. What?
Yep, +1. You'll get points you can spend on these two. These just
Oh, I'm gonna be doing a lot of upgrading.
empathy +1.
Let me find it.
Yeah, no problem. Nice.
Okay.
Medicine +3.
Maybe you should be the medic this time.
Freddy, he'll just sit here and start cooking and just like checking him. Hey, I can replace your arm.
Again?
Naturalist +1. No, he's a sniper this time.
Oh god, that's even worse.
You got that? Okay, occult +5.
Just gotta pick your name now.
Socialize +1. I'll give you more to do in a second before basically, I give you numbers, you get to assign them where you want them. And then you add your bonus. Okay, for your traits,
Oh, I'm just thinking of a name.
up here,
Don't think too hard.
write intuition, and then put INT3. I'm not absolutely sure how it applies, but go ahead and write it down for me. Oh! Okay. Ready? Starting equipment. You have some fun ones. Top corner, by your name. Starting equipment. Charm. Some kind of charm. Zelda had some charms. Same with those we can check. Same with those things you have.
Don't cut that damn ring.
My character is her son.
Yeah. A book of dubious occultism. We can decide depending what style you choose. And an occult toolkit. Lifestyle 4. Okay, you guys got all those?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you guys want to have your stats?
Sure.
Okay. For your stats, you write down number 7
Where?
on that white piece of paper. I'm going to give you the list of the points that you spend. 7 is ones, then 6 and 6, so 2 6s, then 2 5s,
2 5s.
and then 2 4s, and then a 3. Those are the points you can assign to these stats.
Did you say 2 7s or just 1 7?
1 7. 1 7, 2 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 3.
So what stats?
Strength, dexterity, speed, intelligence, perception, charisma, determination. You can add those bonus to whatever you choose to put there.
Now, do we still have to stick with the same rule you had the last time
Huh?
for our stats?
What about?
They had a limit.
They always have to have a limit.
8
Yeah.
was the limit. I'm just checking, is that
Yeah.
still apply? Along with the skills, which was a 6. That you had to do.
Yeah. Well, that was from the. But yeah, that way, because there's never supposed to be a 100% chance you can succeed.
Okay. Wanted to make double sure.
Yep.
Before I added them in spots I couldn't.
Oh yeah, we're just running the same rules. Just before you guys ran characters that existed instead of making your own. This time you're making your own.
So,
You may put a 7, 6, 6, 5. You can choose one. What's your number 1 stat?
strength.
So we'll put 7. If during the character generation your stat goes up above 7, I might allow it. Or above 8. So you put 7 in one place, then you pick a 2, then you put 6s at. Can you spend them all?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Here.
Yeah.
Pick up
I'm being very picky about it.
So.
You can use the bonuses to your advantage. You can think like, hey, I already have 5 bonuses to this stat, so why don't I just like not spend too many ones?
Okay, then I'm just used to the ones
But
that don't have any.
from the start, if your stat goes above 8, we will work with it.
I have my strength. All this at +5.
Okay.
So for now, I just use the ones that don't have points to it yet.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you can do that. To make your character more grounded or middle
Yeah.
ground. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do intelligence. That.
Alright, got rid of 6.
Well, that kind of worked out a little beautifully.
So
Alright, now I got
Okay.
That worked out
So
beautifully.
you can add to the other.
Yeah, as long as
What?
it,
Oh, okay.
And the numbers you gave are automatically added.
doesn't go over.
as
In
long
the
as
end.
if it, okay. 8 is the max, but as he was saying, if it does go over
At the beginning.
at the beginning,
Not-
that's fine.
Which also means you couldn't
Go
add any
higher.
points. But if you end up with a higher, maybe your character's strong.
Adding like 4 to my strength, which would give me a 9.
Go ahead, write down.
What is your normal strength?
5. +5.
I just went with I put a 3 in there to give it an 8, and then everything
Up to you.
else, and everything kind of ended up evening out throughout the rest. But that's up to you what you want to do.
How do you see your picture, your character? You see him as like a big, buff, scary guy, or
See, I'm strong because.
then go ahead, put it at 9. I'll give you a bonus for it.
Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. Mine just ended up evening
Maybe you
out.
just had a freakishly strong person. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger of the time period.
Mine, sorry.
Oh, hold
I'm
on.
trying to. Didn't think that was empty. Mine just
Okay.
evened out. So did yours.
Forced.
You got all those? Once you're done with that, I can give you the ones for skill. You
Okay.
two want yours?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a 3 3s, 3 2s, 3 1s.
Okay.
So some skills, if you don't pick anything in them, they will start at 0.
Oh, I can forget him more.
There we go.
Is that one
I'm done.
Sure if I can done with that.
Not too bad on mine.
What?
That's 100% sure if I'm done with all of us.
Oh, let's see. Did you get points and everything?
Didn't do strength on 8 because no one's too strong on it.
It's got a 9 on it.
That's 7.
Should we
I'll do a better 7. There.
Except for, you know, I can barely read into you, but.
I'm
I
sorry,
got
I'm
some good
very,
8s and I
never
got
been
some
very good
6s.
with a
I got
writer.
some
No, I mean, it's just too light for me.
Oh yeah, mine is just 7 6 7 6 8 5 5 7.
And then you see here,
I kind of made sure it was.
the 3s, the 2s, and the 1s. That's what you can spend on the skills.
Okay, so here.
Yes, on the bottom stuff. Some will not get scores because you don't know how to do that. You don't need to know how to do everything.
Nice.
Any of these.
Yeah, you can spend those points on it, and then add your pluses. If you don't have any points except for the pluses, just write down the plus and add your score.
For
3 3s,
Yeah.
3 2s, 3 1s.
something medical.
So
Three,
if I
right,
wanted
three,
to, I could
3 times.
3 on empathy, I could do that.
3 3 3.
2 2 2. And 1 1 1.
And that goes over into
All these down here.
oh,
However you want to spend them, wherever you want to spend them.
Sometimes I have to get things, some shady stuff.
Now there's some stuff that later on will pull out the rest of the stuff, which, like your defensive rating, things like that. We're just doing more of the character stuff at this point.
What else do we need now?
Well, you do have a little bit of stuff that we can add right before the adventure begins under items, which would be add to your equipment backpack, 2 spare changes of clothes, ID, which also includes travel documents, and 1 weapon of your choice with a cost of whatever your lifestyle is or less. Fully loaded with 1 spare set of ammunition.
Who the hell?
Everyone. Want me to go through those again?
No, I have to.
Backpack?
backpack.
Backpack.
I didn't get any weapons.
I just said, didn't I?
Okay.
Spare 2 sets of clothes,
2 sets.
ID, and 1 weapon of your choice, but it's got to be under a cost of whatever your lifestyle
I
is.
gotta find what would be under that.
15.
Most regular guns, nothing like special.
The ID for like going out of countries and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, it's the same, yeah.
ID.
Actually, it's a set of papers, but
And what was the last one? What was the
pistols, rifles, what are we looking at?
Probably go pistol.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Put down pistol. I'll give you information on it later. So you probably come months before you get to it, but still. I still got to do the rest of the math, too.
Yeah.
Okay? Next, if you guys are ready with that.
No, not good.
Okay.
I'm just putting it on here for now. Then I can transfer it
Okay.
here. Now this makes it faster. So I got my backpack, ID, spare clothes, and gun.
Just write it all on the original piece of paper before we do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Next thing after they get that done, is you'll see under background there's something called Creed.
Yep.
This is a statement about your personality, an outlook on life. It uses a hook a player can latch onto when role-playing your character, often expresses in first person, and may be a catchphrase, statement, purpose, or other driving motivation. Think about the player's character creed as something that emphasizes her role as a larger-than-life action hero. Examples. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Or, I am the law. Or, creatures of the night pollute the lands of the living. It is up to me to stop them.
You know who said that?
For truth, justice, and jolly old England.
Oh, God.
For science, I will explore the unknown. And there's hundreds of thousands more, but you know, that's a creed. What drives you to be who you are?
Creatures of the night. For me.
They pollute the land of the living?
I couldn't write it all down.
That's alright, I know. That's alright. Creatures of the night, bad. But you can also come up with your own, like basically like soldier, think military, you know, Semper Fi, or you know. Yeah. Never surrender, whatever, you know.
I like that one.
Never surrender. Just remember that when people yell about the Alamo. Oh wait, we lost.
Yeah.
We won later.
Alexa, how do you spell surrender?
Surrender is spelled S-U-R-R-E-N-D-E-R.
Okay, and then yours is a sniper. That's a hard one to get. Now, if you can't think of something now, don't worry about it. You got plenty of time.
Yeah. I'll think about
Underneath that is idiosyncrasies. This is a statement about a physical or behavioral quirk. See, these are things, remember one of the 4 experience points you get would be playing in character. Did you play these things? That's what it's judged by. Idiosyncrasy. Like creed, it can be used to hook the player to aid in role-playing their character. Think about it as one unique thing that sets the character apart from every other hero, and which helps make them larger than life. Examples. Always leaves your signature mark at the scene. The 9 of spades, or a Z with your sword. You know. Impeccably clean and well-groomed, even when she otherwise shouldn't be. Raised by wolves and has adopted their habits. Has returned from death to protect the innocent. Always refers to the odds of success of a plan using exact number. Sir, the odds of pulling this down off are 328 to 1.
Never tell me the odds. Wow.
Then there's pick language, which we'll just make it easy and have you all speak English.
Since wouldn't she know whatever the one main that Nick was too? He probably would have taught it to her.
Well, you might have to pick it then, or buy it.
I'll probably buy it later.
You pick one language.
Okay.
And would you guys like to be able to speak to each other? So we'll all take Russian. You all plotted against your parents. Now, later on, you guys can take turns because you have to have a book to go through pick weaknesses or advantages. They come, it's like, let's see, other ones. Damage, here's some scored calculations. Damage reduction. It will be 0 unless you've gotten a skill that gives you a bonus. So right now, write 0. We'll check on your fortitude. That might give you points.
Okay.
Alright, where?
So, that would be underneath.
Where's the defense?
No, defense. It's right over here.
Yeah, it's right next to lifestyle down.
Yeah, you see where you put your lifestyle? It's the big old box that says DR.
Yeah, DR put 0. Unless
There you are.
There?
Yep, that's it, where it says DR.
Did 0?
I can't see if you're... Yeah, right there. Okay, defense is the next one, which is speed, plus perception plus dex. So we'll start with Bill.
On speed.
And then divide that by 2. So what's your speed?
Speed is 8.
Plus what's your perception?
Perception 6.
What's your dex?
Dex. 5.
Divided by 2. 9.5 is 10.
10.
Yep. Anyone else need help?
Plus
Okay, give me your speed. You go first.
plus
6.
my
Hold on, Rose.
sorry.
And your perception, 4. And your dex.
6.
8. Okay. Mike?
Look at this is how it goes. 5, 6, 7.
5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 2 is 9. And soldier boy.
9, 8, 6.
How dare 986?
Because 6 ain't
12.
nine.
That's 11.5, but 12.
Get 12. Yay.
Encumbrance, that depends on your
What
strength.
about
To
our
that.
crit range for our defense?
No. Not really part of this yet.
Ah, okay.
Except we're a couple months behind. So. Hit points is strength plus endurance.
Strength plus endurance.
Yep. And that's the amount of hit points you get.
15. I got 15, and it goes on to where?
Hit points. Somewhere over there.
7 and 6.
14.
7 and 6.
13.
13, yep.
I got 14 for mine.
Okay. Moxie is 5. Oh. Defense. The first number and the second number for critical is half that number.
So defense is 10, so 5.
So what is your defense, Mike?
9.
So it would be 4, add up to 5. Well, it should be smaller, shouldn't it?
No, because in the other one, my crit was higher than my first.
Then it's
defense.
easier to make a crit than it is to hit.
Moxie. Well. Lifestyle.
Let me check though. It could be.
Nice.
Maybe you need it's upper? Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it for now. This might be something else to just work up to that number. It's got a lot of things working, partial.
Yeah, because the 9 where I have it, the one right next to it was always higher. My crit range was always higher.
It could be.
Wealthy.
Let me check here. There's another page it refers to. Let me check that one. Okay. Ah, that's right.
Something wrong?
Well, there's another stat thing that comes into it.
Oh, okay.
So let's see here. Actually, and product is, you're right there. Whatever your number was, which actually no, let me rework it because if your number was rounded up, that's different. So, what was your strength, speed, perception, dex?
5, 6, 7.
Plus 6 plus 7 divided by 2. So you should be 9 and 18.
Okay.
What was yours, dear?
8 and 13.
8 and 13. Is that your 2 numbers worked out, or is that? Oh, you already did it?
No.
That's your total stats. Those 3 stats.
What 3 stats?
Speed, perception, and dex.
Speed is 6.
6.
Perception is 4. Dex is 6.
6. There we go. So 16 is your crit, and your normal is 8. What do you have, Bill?
Strength.
Yeah.
7.
No, speed.
Speed is 8.
Perception.
So 6.
And your dex.
My dex is 5.
Is 10 and 19. Yeah, yours ends up at the half numbers. What was yours?
9, 8.
9 and 8.
6, 9, 8.
6 plus 9 plus 8.
9, 8, 6 again.
23. 12 and 23 are the 2 numbers.
So where the
defense.
Yeah, so where your 12 is, where it's up front.
Yeah, and the 23 is the later one.
Here?
Yeah. See, look how mine is. See where the 9 is?
Now, willpower. We'll start there with, what do you have, dear?
The defenses.
Intelligence?
Your lower one goes there.
Intelligence is 6.
Okay.
What's your
And
charisma?
my other one goes, my
8.
This is
See
more
what
the one you'll be
18 is?
using. And your
Yeah.
dex?
So the 12
Uh-huh.
6.
goes where my 9 would be.
10 and 20. Okay. Bill, what's your intelligence?
So yeah, your 12 is where it should be.
Intelligence
What was the other
is
one?
6.
23?
What's your charisma?
Charisma is 8.
And your
So
determination?
where that, see where the 12 is?
8.
Then you would write 23 right here.
11 and 22.
Okay.
11 and what?
22. 11's the first number, 22's the second number.
Got it.
3 here.
Who's next?
Me.
What do you have for intelligence?
8.
Plus your charisma?
5.
Plus your determination.
7.
10 and 20. What do you have, Rose?
4.
Intelligence 4? Charisma? What?
My intelligence is 7.
Okay.
And my charisma is 6.
And your determination's 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait. Determination?
Yeah, it'll be right under charisma.
And then we'll start over. What's your intelligence?
Intelligence.
7.
Okay, because you gave me a 4 earlier. What was your charisma?
My charisma is 6.
And what is your determination?
It'll be right under your charisma.
Oh, 5.
So you have a 9 and an 18.
So 9 first and then 18 afterwards is willpower.
9, 18.
Mm-hmm. Things are a lot more than what Nick had today.
Now, there is, you guys will get later on, you'll sit down, we won't finish that right now. Just sometime, in between games, and if you have time, we'll hand over the thing, you can look through it, choose weaknesses. You just basically, you'll write down, split a page in half. You start with 0 points. If you choose any weaknesses, that will give you points. And then you can spend those points to buy abilities. They will cost you points. And in the end, they have to equal 0. If you end up positive something like 1 or 2 points just because you can't spend them, we can put that as additional points you have at the beginning of the game available. Now, if you want, when you do that, that's where you pick up additional languages. They only cost 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick more languages if you want.
I'd have to see which one he had.
Oh yeah, there's lots here to go through for this.
Probably.
And disabilities, as examples, are things like amnesia, insomnia, blind, cannot swim, colorblind, crippled, deaf, illiterate, innumerate, mute, one arm, paraplegic. There's impairments which are also similar, which are absent-minded, bad eyesight, bothersome habits, or cowardice, dwarfism, dyslexia, fat, gluttonous, hard of hearing, honesty.
So Devin, in all reality, I could have made a cop in this and called him Joe Swanson.
Yeah.
There's also shortcomings, which are like prickling debt, combat shock, PTSD, slow, unlucky, weakling. You can also use those points to pick up additional items, but your items can be limited by what your starting lifestyle is.
And that's done.
That'll be good enough for now. I'll give you guys the weapon stuff later, the accessories and the cost. Or I get hammered. That's the blank one, or that's the one? How about that page there? You guys got against collated sheets.
The top sheet is for Mike's. The one that's in your hand.
That's Mike's.
Kim.
Okay. Gunman, where's yours? Right there. In case you need some later, we don't want to just have to grab more paper. This is a Mystic. You got yours here, and you got yours. Okay. Now you guys can think some ideas on your character.
I think
we'll go through later on what magical choices you have that you're working towards. And then we also will find the old characters, and we'll see what they had that possibly could be handed off. I might like to say, well, it would depend. If your character's dead, there's a higher chance you'll get it.
Yeah.
Your dad may want to keep his gun because, he wanted to wait for his first son to get it. He never showed up. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But I honestly, daughter goes.
I'll pull out I have one of Tunnel's Trolls just for rolling what your character's doing between adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll roll on that to determine, or actually, we probably should bust up the cards. Set it up that way. So you guys can kind of determine how, the rest of their lives went from that point. And then you guys came along. Hi. All you guys will be under 20. I'd say 16 or up. Unless you're like a survivalist, then I'd probably let you say you just ran away, lived down the streets. But, let's see. So we have a soldier, a sniper, a mystic, and a scientist.
God, what a mix.
Well, the scientist could actually be beneficial, being able to work the Uma seed that's been sitting there, growing, to actually work it into an actual...
I don't know, maybe your dad just deals with that. He got so paranoid in his later years, he won't let anyone see the formula. He passes out a little mail slot in the door. You walk by and see if you can grab one. People line up for it. I got it. We don't know. People roll for badnesses for some people. You guys experience some weird shit. You could have lost it in your later years. I thought I'd go check out the Winchester Mansion. We never saw him again.
No comment on that one.
That would be awesome.
So I'm going to have to come up with something to work out so you guys can kind of sum up what happened with your characters. And then kind of in a way to determine how much you could have inherited. I mean, you might have to choose, if you have 8 items, you might have to choose 4 or something or whatever. But
I think I only had the syringes, the ray gun. That was really it for me. I didn't really keep a lot of stuff.
In this game, you didn't get to keep much, really. Everything was temporary.
I paid to keep the ray gun, and then I paid to keep the syringes because I knew they would all 4 of them and the ray gun would come in handy.
And the cocaine.
Well, the cocaine.
No, cocaine's part of his job. It shows up from the government.
Straight up.
Feel better?
I didn't have to deal with
Cocaine
that.
and logic.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm gonna make this into a
Just like he got a gun, he got cocaine. It came with your certificate. I'm a doctor!
Take this. This will help you.
Here's your cocaine. Here's your laudanum. Good luck. We don't know what else to teach you.
Right.
Cut people up, give them some cocaine and laudanum. It's all
There's
good.
no more we can teach you.
So, we're done,
Go
people.
away.
We'll see you guys next week when we will be playing some new alternate game. We're still trying to decide.
Yeah, if you go into the doctor aspect,
Notify.
hand the syringes
And
over.
later on sometime, I am going to start running Paranoia
Well, then I guess we can
on
hold
the
on to the
computer
syringes.
called Roll20.
There's 4.
Although currently we're going to finish these few missions that are written in like the 23rd edition.
Yeah, mine too.
And then the older stuff I'm going to convert over. So we'll see you guys later.
Whoa!
Bye bye.
Shut the camera.
Yep.